So it's always been kind of a mystery why Zeref knows so much about what's happening in Fiore. I mean, he's been in Fiore from time to time, far away from civilization, but if you don't engage with people, there's really no way to get inside information on topics such as Lumen Histoire. So just how is Zeref getting this information if he can't be around people himself? Well, I've got an idea, and there won't really be any new content involved, but I will touch briefly on Alvarez later on. Now, where do I start? Let's begin with Raventail, a guild created by Ivan Dreyar, Makarov's son and Lax's father. This guild's purpose was to annihilate Fairy Tail pretty much, and were not really introduced to the guild properly until the Grand Magic Games. This is also the arc where we basically never see them again apart from Flare. But during the games there's a figure who is very out of place, and not just that, but after Laxus wins against Raventail, this small fucking figure, I'll show you a picture so you know which one I'm talking about. Let's call him Billy. So ever since the Grand Magic Games, Billy has popped up once more, and yes, he's with Zeref that time. So Billy was clearly affiliated with Zeref from the start and is most likely acting as a spy for Zeref, or a representative in a way, if that makes any sense. Zeref can't be seen in a place like the Grand Magic Games probably, so he sends Billy there. Well, he technically sends him as Obra into Raventail, a guild that wanted to know about Lumen Histoire, which Zeref most likely wanted to as well. I mean, Zeref knew what it was, unlike Raventail, but there's a chance Zeref didn't know where it was. So hoping that Raventail would be able to dig this information up, he had Billy stationed there for an extensive period. And of course, in the Grand Magic Games, Zeref can't be seen because there's a lot of people, which is bad for two reasons when it comes to Zeref. 1. He doesn't want to kill that much people without any proper motive, probably. I mean, if he did, he could just go there. He's immortal after all, and he can't be killed anyway. The second reason is that he most likely doesn't want to attract any unnecessary attention to himself before the big war. A war that we now know about taking place in the current arc of Fairy Tail between Alvarez and Fiore. Okay, so let's fast forward to Alvarez. Now, what I'm about to bring up hasn't been confirmed by any means, but there are two clues which points to the idea that Billy is involved even in the Alvarez arc, be it heavily or not. To begin with, when the Spriggan silhouette was first shown in the manga, the figure, which looks to be Wall's fake body or whatever, that oafish looking thing, which blew up all over Thunder Legion and Ichia, if I recall correctly. Anyway, that guy has a small pet looking thing on his shoulder, which could very possibly be Billy. But as I said, none of this has been confirmed that I know of, so it's really all speculation at this point. The other clue actually ties into the same Spriggan, Wall's fake body thing, because if you look at Billy and him up close, you can see that they both have a spike for hair essentially. Now, I'm not saying they are the same, because obviously that was a robotic puppet by Wall, while Billy is, as far as we know, a puppet master based on the way he used Obra in the Grand Magic Games. Now, that's pretty much all the appearances of Billy that I know of, so who or what is Billy exactly? I mean, we know it uses a form of magic specializing in draining magic, like he used Obra to suck magic out of Wendy and Carla. But that's really all the confirmed data we've got on this little bugger. I mean, he could be a major fucking player in the Alvarez war, but he could also just be a spy and nothing more. We just can't tell at this point in time, and let's face it, the Spriggan silhouette have a few mystery Spriggans in it as well, which a lot of people have pointed out, and who knows, the pet thing in there might just be another case of that. Lastly, I'd like to point out that in the Grand Magic Games, before Billy disappeared, he did say he'd be seeing Fairy Tail again soon. And so far we haven't seen Billy, so who knows, he might show up or he might not. Anyway, I'll be wrapping it up here. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Is Billy a spy for Zeref? And could he still be lurking somewhere waiting to become a significant character to the plot? Comment down below. And as always, if you did, please like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Bye.